Hey!
Interesting.
Battle Royale in Fallout 76! Woo! And NPCs in Fallout 76. Wow, still probably not playing that though. Where are the mods, Todd Howard? But yeah, what an eventful E3. It's time for some more Fallout 4 mods, which are once again now all completely claimed by Dion. I spent hours removing the Dion intro, got rid of all of the copyrights, and then they came back and copyrighted all of them again because the song is still somewhere playing in the background, which is great. But you know what else is great? Spectre custom mouse pads! Choose your dimensions, upload your own designs, place it perfectly using their crop tool. Unlike Bethesda, they never disappoint. I love the feeling when I touch it. Yeah. And it could literally be anywhere and everywhere on your desk. It's so comfortable, and you can get it for 15% off using code MXR. There's a link down below. First up, we have I'm Darlene, a companion whom you can walk into her home uninvited and watch her eat steak and take notes immediately afterwards. Very quickly, you'll find out that Darlene might be a robot.
Hi there. Piper Wright, Public Occurrences.
And you are?
I'm Darling. I'm Darling. I'm Darling.
Everything okay?
Might be. I'm not sure.
We're currently undergoing scheduled maintenance.
Her home is very charming and lived in. You can cut her hair, giving her a new hairstyle, and even steal her The Elder Scrolls sweet rolls. She'll even ask you questions so she knows how you want her to behave.
Can I speak French?
Yes you can. Who the hell's gonna say no to that?
Hot.
Oh, yeah, that's what they say. Sometimes.
Darlene is basically another version of Carrie, who just so happens to look exactly like that Kate mod that everybody uses, including me. The dialogue is deep and emotional, and also highly trolly.
Sean!
Sean! Sean?
Sean!
Sean! Sean?
Now this could be some kind of secret untold backstory of how Sean triggers her robotic instincts, or we could be getting trolled and she's actually absolutely hilarious.
Your son. Sean.
Sean!
Sean.
Sean!
Sean. Yeah.
But the real comedy here is how ruthlessly savage you can be to her emotional, heartfelt stories when she's opening up her soul to you.
I evolved myself for years. I guess I'm afraid of fighting too much or too little.
I didn't expect your entire life story.
These completely sociopathic responses are usually the first option.
How could I possibly die if I'm already dead?
Ding dong. Crazy bells are ringing.
Which makes me feel like she wants us to troll Darlene and finds the same sociopathic enjoyment.
Maybe it's time to continue my story.
If we have to.
Yeah, I think we have to.
Or I might just be reading way too fucking into this. But probably the best part of this is how she takes everything seemingly as a joke and offers you her completely undeserved unconditional love.
If you're alone or if you're down, I'll always be here for you.
Not to mention, she is also hopelessly addicted to drugs, making her officially a Curie-Kate hybrid.
What happened?
I got high.
That's all?
Nothing more.
And of course, like Vanilla Companion, she is romanceable. Just be prepared to sit through at least 20 minutes of dialogue.
Give me the short version.
There is no short version.
As she does like to repeat herself.
Be easy, be easy, be easy, be easy.
Sure.
Be easy, be easy, be easy.
Her likes and dislikes you can find out, but what I've never seen before was this message. She doesn't care. Is that vanilla, or is the mod author trolling the shit out of us? She also has 4,200 dialogue lines, which is actually kind of mental. That's how you know she talks a lot. But overall, if you've completely explored Curie and Kate and their bodies using mods I cannot disclose on this channel, then this could fill that void they left behind when you realize they had nothing new to say anymore. And next in mods that nobody probably cares about but me, the cigarette card. Mod that adds a brand new cigarette brand called Park Drive. There's no mistaking Park Drive's extra flavor. Choice and specifically matured Virginia tobaccos are used to provide the rich, satisfying flavor that distinguishes Park Drive from any other cigarette. Now sure, Grey Tortoise is pretty cool, but does it come with a synopsis of the Hoffman Sloth in a beautifully drawn collectible card that you could put in your house to decorate with? I didn't think so. That's right, not only does each pack educate you on a new animal, you can actually use them, providing all kinds of buffs. They can also be used 14 times like in real life. and you can physically see the cigarettes leaving the model as you smoke more. The mod even comes with this absolutely stunning portable ashtray, which makes the vanilla ashtray look like, well, an ashtray. Holding one of these increases the bonus you get from cigarettes. Speaking of the bonus, they do seem to stack. I'm not sure if this is on purpose, but considering that the bonus is a 5% experience increase that can be stacked like 12 times, that allegedly contains withdrawal effects that I didn't see, these cigarettes can be a little bit, you know, gameplay changing. But look at the penguins! They're so adorable! Next up we have immersive pickup sounds. And this mod adds over 266 sounds, mostly borrowed from that Fallout New Vegas mod I featured a long time ago. So every time you pick up an item, it'll make a sound you would think that item would make when you picked it up. Now, in case you don't remember, the sound in the vanilla game was simply the sound of putting something in a bag. Which I guess also kind of makes sense because, yeah, everything mostly sounds the same when you put it in a bag. And you know, every time you pick up a scissor, you don't have to sizz it. And yes, technically they do kind of make their own custom sounds when you run into their models. So yes, you can argue that this was done on purpose and not out of laziness on Bethesda's part, but what if I just enjoy hearing different sounds and it tingles my ear and I have a terribly unhealthy obsession with ASMR? And sure, some of the sounds might not make too much sense. Okay, let's get this beaker, sounds about right. Canister, alright. Now let's get this giddy up buttercup. What? And yes, the mod adds a mysterious red door that just says door in the middle of your sanctuary and hasn't since removed it, which might indicate that he left immediately after uploading the mod, but at least you can go inside and test out all the sounds for yourself in a row. And yes, the guy is also someone begging for donations through cryptocurrency on his mod page, when most of his sounds come from a different mod, but give it a break guys, this is a great mod. Now it's time for some Lovers Lab mods. This is Just Business, a mod that basically allows you to enslave anyone, including not Preston Garvey. That would land me in the news, and not for a good reason. John, that's more socially acceptable. And you can do this by turning on Hunter mode, allowing you to mark targets so that when you defeat them, you can enslave them. It also apparently sometimes turns you into a ghost, which is highly enjoyable.
Excuse me.
But also game-breakingly unimmersive. Once they're your slave, you'll have several options, like I'll duck you, my companion will duck you, my companion and I will duck you, you will have duck. With another slave, you're gonna have group duck. I changed my mind. Now I've chosen some of those options, and let me tell you that duck is absolutely delicious. Would duck again. You could also rename them, change their appearance, or just find out more information, like their skills in ducking and selling duck. Now submission gradually increases the longer you have them. Certain activities require larger submission, like trading or guard posts, which I guess makes sense. You wouldn't just enslave someone and immediately keep them in charge of protecting your settlement. At 100, they'll even become quartermasters and give you the Pack Brahmin perk, adding 50 carry weight, which is kind of hilarious because that was also the reward for Darlene's romance. Why go through 20 minutes of this when you can enslave one person? I'm kidding, Darlene was great. Also, at lower submission, if you don't keep them in a pillory, and I mean the one from Nuka World and not the one from the other places I sometimes cover mods from, they can actually run away. You'll have to track their butt-naked asses down and possibly even make them start selling duck. That's right, not only can you duck them, but you can also make them duck other people for currency. He found someone. He finally found someone. Oh! Oh, damn. Oh, God. Shut down. Oh, he found someone again. Oh, come on. Oh, the same guy. Oh no. Would you look at that? There's no animation for that. Oh, no. Oh. It appeared that no matter what, he would go after the same guy, even when I had spawned dozens of hot girls around him. He did go after my wife once, but only probably to spite me for trying to tempt him with all these pipers. To be honest, I'm not here to surround myself with dudes ducking other dudes in my own settlement, so I tried to sell him. And to do that, I downloaded the mod, The Auction House. Remember that broken elevator at the top of Hotel Rexford? It's now fixed, and it takes you to an auction house. A lore-friendly place for you to sell your slaves at. Simply turn on extended world interaction mode and talk to any of the guys holding a clipboard. The higher your slave skills are at selling duck and the higher their submission, the more they'll sell for. But that's not all there is to do here. To the left, there's a bar where you can create your own Nuka-Cola and enslave the bartender. There's even an infirmary where you can get your ailments treated and enslave the doctor. There's even a jail area where there's a naked woman doing more push-ups than I or even Arnold Schwarzenegger would ever do with that body, where you can actually pickpocket the key from Mr. G, the auction house owner, sitting in the front on a throne with a manslave next to him, whom you can actually read his backstory in his terminal and his wife's terminal, who is the doctor that treated your ailments and then you enslaved. Enslave Mr. G to serve some justice, make him duck someone. Wait, that's actually a good thing. Fuck, I'm actually kind of jealous. Take that key, open all of the jail doors and enslave them again. Enslave the auctioneers and then take over Good Neighbor. As you can see, the possibilities are endless. Uncensored version on Patreon. That is it for this week, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Looking for some cheap games? Check out g2a.com and use the code MXR to get 3% cash back. Link down below.